Hello everybody, this is going to be a walkthrough for Terminal 81 on Xbox, Xbox Series and Windows. There are 3 versions of this and all of them come out on the 29th of May 2024. The game has been published by Sometimes You and will sadly require 3 playthroughs to complete one version of the game. However, I'm going to attempt to guide you through all of the achievements as we go through. So let us begin. Now, something I should mention is that there is no invert controls on this game, and yeah, so I'm going to take away the tutorials because I don't need them. I'll just explain things as we go through. However, I do recommend that you put the brightness to max because this is a very, very dark game, and it's not that good if you can't see what you're doing. So we're going to start off. We'll skip the cutscene. We don't need to see it. So we're now in a flat in Sao Paulo. If you want to save, you can interact with this notepad here. I've not seen any other place in the game where you can save manually, so that's the only place. Talk to this guy. So before we do our first day of work, we are going to do a few things. So we're going to... Oh, hang on. Do I need to sleep? No, we need to rest first. Okay, so we're going to rest in the bed. And we're going to save once again. Right, so our objective is to go talk to our boss at the supermarket. So we're going to do a day's work at the supermarket first, which is along the road from the bus stop. Every time you come in, you'll go to the bus stop here. So there are multiple things that we need to do in each day if you want the good ending. So I'm going to go through all of them with you now, but the first thing that we can do straight away is we don't have any money, but we can get an achievement if we come into here. And this guy is random. He can appear in any of the days, but all you have to do is interact with him and you will get your first achievement, 30G, the Grando Smokio. Now in this, obviously he's here on the first day, but again it's completely random, but you should see him on one of your days. It just so happens that luckily he's here on the first day for me. Next we're going to come into here and we're going to interact with the television. You know the rules and so do I. That's 30 gamer score as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick this book up here. And then we are going to come over to here. We don't want to go in the pizzeria. We want to come into this shop here. Now what we're going to do is we are going to come to redeem a book, and he'll give you 25 reals, which has the symbol dollar. So once you've done that, we're going to, just for the sake of being able to see things, we're going to buy a flashlight. Now to pick things up, it goes into your inventory slot once you press B on it, and you have to press left bumper to go to your most recent pickup item. So once we've done that, we are going to go to the other side of the supermarket, which is where we work, but we will come back to that shortly. And if my memory is correct, you will find $10, sorry, 10 reals here. Then, before we start, we're going to talk to our co-worker. And you need to maintain a good relationship with this guy, because that is relating to the good ending. Okay, we haven't even started work yet. There. So there's a murder scene there, as you can see. That is also a random effect. It's not there every time. Okay, so now we're going to come to the park. And if you talk to this guy, click I can help clean it up. Okay, so there are 10 bottles to pick up. They are yellow bottles like this. There's one. There's two. I can only pick up 3 at a time because I'm holding a torch. So once you're doing that, drop them in there with left bumper and then B button. That's 3, 4, 5. Might as well get this money on the bench there. That's another 10 reals. And we got another bottle here. So this is 6. So 4, 5, 6. There's one here, that's 7. There's one here, that's number 8. And I believe... I'm just trying to remember where the last 2 are, bear with me. Oh yes. There's one there. And then the last one is right next to him, which is number 10. You know, he could have picked that up himself, but whatever. Once all 10 are in the recycling bin, he will give you 25 reals, and you will get the 30G Great Environmentalist achievement. Right, next thing we're going to do is we are going to keep going around. The carnival is there, but we can't get to that until day 3, I believe it is. Oh yeah, let's get our torch on, it's going to be easier. I'm holding down A to run, by the way. X to jump, open the door. And we're going to interact with this magazine twice. Press B and then A. You get the Rock's Eyebrow and 30G. And I'm just going to check. Okay, this guy wants a beer, so we can go around to the dance club and pick that up. So yes, now we've done that, we can go to the dance club and pick up a beer, because he is actually there. So I'm just looking for a signpost for the hospital, so just bear with me. Ah yes, there's a couple of things in here, and here's the boy. Right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to pick up this football here. Well, I'll say the first thing, and we're just going to hold B and throw it into the goal. There you go, 30G, La Manos de Dios. Score a goal with your hand. We are going to talk to the boy here. Okay, so we're going to go do that in a moment. Right, how much money do we have? 55 reals. Fantastic. Right. So, here's the hospital sign that I was looking for. Interact with Sus, and you get that achievement, 30G Amogus. And now you'll see that we have gone round and we are back at the dancing club, or the sex club, or whatever it is. So, next thing we're going to do is we are going to talk to this guy. We're going to see the drinks menu, and we're going to pick up a big beer for 4 reals. We're going to take it. And we're going to go back round in the other direction. No, we're not. I've just changed my mind. I'm going to instead quickly come to this shop. And we are going to get the wire clippers. Or the pliers, sorry. Again, don't forget to pick them up. Right. Now we're going to go in the opposite direction. Oh, it would help if I didn't, if I actually went around the right side of the... why wouldn't it? So we're going to come around this way now. I'm stuck on the bloody thing. Let's get the light on so I can see where I'm going. There we go. Oh, God. Right. Okay, so we are coming into the police station. Back into the cells. And we're going to give this guy the beer. No, hang on. Talk to this guy. There we go. So you look at him without beer selected and press B, and that'll give you 30G. So we're giving him a beer now. Okay, so now we want to go sort out the kid and get his ball. And whilst we're doing that, we'll be able to get another couple of achievements as well. So, no, that's not the right fence, wall, whatever. Right. Where are we? Oh, yes. Right. So, we come all the way over here. And we're going to go down this alleyway. Going to go through the broken wall to the left. There's the football, and we're going to keep that for now. We are going to use the wire cutters. You have to rapidly press B to open them up. Okay, trigger warning here. There will be mentions of suicide momentarily. Right. We're going to talk to this guy. And that will give you 30G. I just want to quickly just double check. Yeah, we can interact with that, but we can't take that book. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to climb up this ladder with the B button. We're going to turn my torch on. I'm just trying to see where everything is. Okay, and I did successfully jump over that fence. Now, I don't expect anybody to be able to emulate that. If you can, well done, but it was simply just to come out of the park so we can go to the football pitch more easily. So as I said, we can't get to the carnival yet. They're still setting up. So we've done the thing in the police station for now anyway. Okay, next thing we're going to do, we are going to come talk to this geezer here, the boy. You want to hold the ball and press B on him. There you go, and he will give you 25 reals and the 30G sports supporter achievement. Okay, continuing on. Now we've done that, we'll do a quick achievement check. You should be at 9 of 30 and 270 gamer score. Oh, no, I don't want to go back to menu. Right, we are now actually going to go to work. I should mention as well that you can regain energy by buying food and things. once the carnival is open, the easiest one to do that is to buy an ice cream there, and it will cost you 3 rails, and I believe it will increase your stamina by and the stamina, I don't mean sprinting. The stamina is the lightning bolt thing that you see at the bottom left. That's how much you can do before you get woozy and start getting dizzy and things. So, once we found our way back to the shopping mall, by the way, we also want to keep an eye out for the prostitute, Maria, because we need to give her, I think it's 20 reals. And normally she's at the bus stop, but I think that only appears after you've done your first day of work. Yes, that's true. Okay, so that only appears after your first day of work. Now, there is something that we do need to do before, and we're going to... I'm going to quickly buy some food just so I can regain stamina, and I advise that you guys do it too. So, I guess we still haven't gone to the work yet, and I would recommend buying the Chinese chow mein, because that does seem to do a decent amount of things. That costs 5 and consumes food. There we go. I believe that gave me about 25%. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we are going to go to the dance club. Now, we have to do 3 dances on 3 different days. Or sorry, 1 dance on 3 different days, I should say, for a total of 3 dances. And we're going to talk to this person. It is basically Dance Dance Revolution, but with 1 track. And, well, you'll see how it is. It's not a good game. So in future, I will go to the 2, but in this playthrough, but I won't record them. I'm just doing it for the sake of showing you how it works. So the yellow circles, if you get it in time, give you 100. The green give you 50, and like the blue lightning bolt thing gives you 25, I believe it is. So for the first day's one, you need 10,000. For the second day, you need 15,000 to win, and for the third day, which is a different song again, you will need 20,000 points, and that is really tough because this game is a bit buggy when it comes to the dancing segments, because sometimes the girl will fall on the floor and you literally cannot get up, and so you have to restart it, sadly. See what I mean? Some of the notes were disintegrating before they got to the circle, so you couldn't pick them up and you couldn't pick the girl up. Yeah, the timing is a bit off for this circle. See, it was definitely in the circle, but it counted it as a miss. So yeah, I would say, instead of aiming for the middle of the circle, aim for the right half of the circle. Because if you don't, it's going to have you. So I managed to get over 21,000 there, which to be honest was a great result. So we've now done that. Now you'll notice that we have just lost some stamina. So we are going to go back to the food restaurant and pick up 2 chow mains, or whatever it was. No, I've gone into the wrong one. My apologies. This is the pizzeria. We don't want to go to the pizzeria. They don't give very good energy at all. So yeah, buy 2 more Chinese chow mains. There we go. I'm not quite sure why it wasn't letting me select it, but once you've got it, eat it. There we go. It's also possible that you gain money from winning the dance. I'll be honest, I wasn't watching. So if you do, great. If you don't, you should still have enough money if you've done what I've done so far. Okay, so now we're going to consume the meal, and now we can finally go to work. Okay, so we're going to come through this door. Now, before we start the work, we're going to interact with this poster here by pressing B, and that will give you the Employee of the Month 30 Gamer Score achievements. Now, there is a achievement in here for getting lots of fails and misses. We'll do that in the second playthrough, because in the first we kind of need the money. So, before we start, I'm going to show you how these work. So every day you will have these pending tasks. You'll always have 3. So to find that, or to do those, I can't pick them up now, but I will show you what you need to do. So for the toilet one, you'll need to pick up this plunger, and then what you'll have to do is go into the toilet that's flooded, which will be there, and whilst holding the plunger you press B rapidly on it to fix it. For the posters, you'll see 2 posters here, and then you will need to go and find the 2 windows that don't have the posters on. You'll have to go outside and just hold the poster in your hand by pressing left or right bumper to select the item, and then you'll just have to hold B. Oh, by the way, you can get rid of the wire clippers now. You don't need them, so you can just drop them anywhere. Just get them out of the way, because you won't need them again. Now, if you need to brush the floor, there will be a dirty mark, and you'll be able to pick up this broom here. Sorry, no, might tell a lie. You'll be able to pick up this broom here, and over the floor, you'll just be able to walk over it whilst holding the broom, and it will say hold B and then start walking. You do the same with the mop if there's a puddle, which there isn't for me actually. And finally, for the mop thing, you will have to carry both that bucket and the mop out, and you will basically have to mop, and then when it's about 1/3 done, you have to interact the mop with the mop bucket to squeeze the water out, and you'll have to do that once or twice before you clean up the whole puddle. And finally, second finally, it's not here, but if there's a product that you need to do on the shelf, which is what I will need to do, there will be a box here, and then when you're holding it, one of the shelves will glow blue, and it will say put product here or insert product here. You'll see it in a minute because I'll need to do it. One of the other things that happens is there can be dirt on either one of this freezer doors or one of these freezer doors, and you'll have a spray bottle to clean it, and the spray bottle will normally be I believe it's normally here, so you can pick the spray bottle up. There is also an event where sometimes there will be bugs on the floor, so you'll need to pick up bug spray, which will be on there on the corner of that box, and you'll be able to spray it and then drop the items wherever you like, because they will automatically go back to their proper positions at the day's end. One more thing, there will be thieves that come in through the door, and they will look like a normal customer. But the easy way to find out is if they're a thief is if they do not take a basket from here. Keep an eye on them, because they are 100% guaranteed to be a thief. And so you just need to come out and just walk up to them, and when they're looking suspicious, so you will notice their demeanour, their pose changes. And once you see it, and you'll see it in a moment, once we get through this first workday, they'll just walk in normally, and then they'll start getting all creepy and looking around, see if anyone's watching them. That's when you want to interact with them with a B button, and then they'll run before stealing anything. That is basically all we have to do with the shop, other than put stuff in, and I'll show you an easy way to do that shortly. I'm just going to drop my torch here so I have a full inventory, because we will pick that up at the end of the day. So, doing our first day of work. Now I've explained how all the things go. So we're going to talk to this guy. We'll just say that we're ready to work. Okay, so you can't do the black text objectives without starting your day. So I've now started my day. So what I can do is I can hold A, run to the room, pick up the boxes, select it with left bumper to select the item. It's not on this shelf. There it is. So just putting products on there. There you go. And then you can quickly pick up these posters and pick the plunger up as well. We're going to leg it outside and put the poster on that window, and put the poster on that window. And now we're going to quickly declog the toilets that we saw earlier. Rapidly press B button. We can press Y to drop the plunger, and now we can come into the store. So here we have a person, 2 people with baskets, so you know that they aren't thieves. So 2 people here are coming in, they're picking up baskets, so you know that they aren't thieves either. Okay, so what I do is I pick up all the items, and I press left bumper B to scan them, and I do left bumper B. I pick up the bag, pick up the money, and if they give you money, you select it from your inventory with left bumper and press B, and give them the bag with it. And then you saw this guy walked in without a basket. You see how he's acting suspicious, looking around? That's how you know. Interacting with B, and then the thief will run out without stealing anything. So hopefully you saw the difference between the normal movements and his like kind of shifty movements. Sometimes also the customers can pay by card, and if they do, you can take their card, put it into the slot, and you have to wait till it says whatever the Portuguese for accepted is, Aplico Cardo or something. You'll see it in a moment when somebody pays by card. Right, this guy's going to steal, so we're just going to quickly come to him. You see how he's acting shifty? So you just press A to interact with him, and once again he will run off. If you ever want to know how far you've got left on your shift, by the way, if you turn around, that clock there will tell you. Basically, the clock goes around clockwise from 12 to 12, and once it hits 12 o'clock again, that's the end of your shift. Okay, so here you see the card, so you put it in the card reader like this. Wait for it to see Agade Transaclo Approvada. As I said, this obviously this game is in Brazilian Portuguese on the items because, well, that's where it was. That's where it's made and that's where it's set. Sao Paulo. Right, so this guy will come in on day one and he'll try to talk to you, and quite possibly he will distract you because there is a thief there and you can't get out of the conversation, which is annoying. So you need to watch out for the thief and try and get out of the thing. Here's the thief, he's about to run out. Go away, dude. Right, so we saw the thief, here he is. And if they've got something, you can stop them and they will drop it. And this guy's going to thieve as well because he didn't get a basket. So you see he dropped the item and it won't count as a thief if you interact with them before they get out of the door. I still got distracted. Doesn't matter though. Anyway, so once the card goes in, you just give the card and the shopping back to the person. Now, any failures you do get, I believe you get 50 reals per shift, and I think every failure that you get makes you lose 5 of that at the end of the day. It's something like that. If you have failures, it comes out of your 50 reals wage of the day. But there is no achievement for getting a perfect day, but I have basically told you how to get the perfect day. By dealing with the thieves, dealing with all of the possible tasks that you can have. And the quick way to go through the shells, like with the till with left bumper and the B button to interact. Yeah, 1 or 2 doesn't matter because there's so many different ways, like and things to get money on the good playthrough because you're doing all the like the helping people and everything. So it's really not a big deal if you don't get a perfect every day. You should try to, but it's not imperative. If you do manage to mess up, you can get one of the achievements earlier, I guess. So. There we go. He's gonna thief. Did she have a basket? Yes, she did. Okay. And you can give. Give me a second. This one's gonna thief. As I was saying, you can give the shopping back to the person. As far as I'm aware, I don't believe they ever leave without their card or their change. So they will wait, but I prefer just to give them the card or cash first and then their shopping. So at the end of the day, once the obligationary thing where you have to pop the customers, sometimes a thief will come through the door after you're technically closed, but you won't actually get any new customers coming through the door once that end of day alert appears. Notice I'm a bit giddy now because I didn't start the shift with full stamina. That's my fault, but we'll be able to fix that shortly. Please give me the card. There we go. Give the card, give that. Okay, and then when the last customer is gone, what you want to do is we can now come to this room, open this circuit board, and close the supermarket. Now, next thing we're going to do, you see we just got paid 45 because we made an error. Can we talk to him again? No, we can't. Okay. So next thing we want to do is, don't forget to pick your torch back up because I completely forgot like an absolute donkey. So let's quickly get our torch. And just for the hell of it, we'll get our pliers back and we'll just leave them at home. Oh, and we can talk to the manager as well. See? But you don't need to. Okay, so now we've got the torch. We want to look for the prostitute Maria. And here she is. So here, you want to give her 20 reals. So you need to say that because she needs to talk about her baby. So give her 20 reals and she'll become your friend. And you'll see her later on. But yeah, you get that achievement, 30G, a generous person. Now, we're just going to go straight home. We don't need to do anything else at this moment. So we are going to be tired, but just quickly check this. Okay, so we need 150 to buy the living room set. We don't need to buy anything else for any achievements, but we do need the living room set because that'll help you get the flopper achievement. So you see, sleep regenerates quite a bit of your health, your stamina. So save. Excuse me. Okay. Now, we have just saved, so we are going to go straight to the dancing club. And this time I am going to jump cut it because I don't need to do the dancing again. But if you do fail, you can press start and just retry again by talking to this person here. So I'm going to talk to this person, start it, and then we're just going to jump cut. Okay, so I ended up with just over 21,000 points there. You see, winning the second one, you got 75 reals. I'm not sure if you get 75 for winning the first one. I didn't look, but you'll be able to see the video anyway. So you can click the right stick to see your stamina, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk to this guy and see if we can gain any stamina. Let's try going for the whiskey. See if this will actually give us any stamina or not. Yoink. Drink the drink. I hope it doesn't get me drunk. Okay, so it does increase. Okay, it does actually make you a bit blurry. Okay, so... Oh god, I'm going to show up to work drunk. Right. Well, I'm sure it'll wear off. Okay. No, that's pizzeria. We don't want to come in here. Right, let's get some food to increase the stamina. Okay, let's try some Korean kimchi. Yoink. Okay, that's given us quite a decent bit of stamina now. Okay, so our next task is we are going to come into the supermarket. Yes, we are turning up to work drunk. Sue me. Right. Puddle of water, bags of garbage. Oh, I forgot about the bags of garbage. Bags of garbage will either be there or they'll be here. And you can pick them up into your inventory. And just simply, you come out to the back and plonk them on there. And I still forgot to put the pliers in my house. Damn it. Oh, well, we'll do that tonight. Right. There's that trash done. Spray bottle. And we are going to need to do the mop, which is over there. So we can quickly do this. There's that done. Grab the mop and the buckets. And you get a failure for them. You get a failure for them standing in the puddle. It's like, well, I was freaking cleaning it up. They didn't stop walking when I was visibly mopping in front of them. I mean, I'd say that's pretty rude, to be honest, but whatever. So we can just drop that there out of the way. Okay. And yes, sadly, this is going to be fuzzy because we're apparently drunk. Anyway, we can drop our torch and pliers back down there. See, we've got a negative, so we're only going to get 75 now. 45. So this is a journalist. You can ignore him, but we're going to go see him anyway after work because, well, it's for the good ending. So give her that. Get the cash. Did that other person get a carrier? Yes, they did. Can't believe I was stupid enough to get a bloody whiskey and get my character drunk. Honestly. Okay, continuing on with our day of drunk work. The shift's only a third over as well. So eventually you will see a blonde guy who comes to talk to you. His name is Matteo. On the good ending playthrough, do not engage with him. Just keep saying you're going to call the police and things like that. You'll see that I think he will actually come in today on day 2. So you'll see that as we... Oh, I'm no longer drunk. It must have worn off. Good to know. It must have a certain time period, like 5 minutes or something, I don't know. Okay, she's going to steal something. Come here, you. There you go. Right. Pick it up. There we go. Boop. How the hell did my torch roll all the way over there? Ah, and here's the blonde guy I was on about. Do not engage with this guy on the good playthrough. Just click call the police and just do not engage with him. Yeah, he's a creep. She's going to nick something. She didn't pick up a basket, so there we go. Oh, I should mention as well, the customers that you get are random in this game. You won't always get the same. You won't always get the same customers. Yeah, you won't get the same customers that I get. Yeah, the customers in this game are random. The appearances of some things are random, like some events, like the day one guy in the pizzeria, or the Asian warehouse, or whatever it was, the Asian restaurant, or the pizzeria, wherever he was. Okay, hang on, he's gonna nick some. There we go. So things like that are random. Some of the event appearances are also random, but the methods to getting the good ending or the neutral endings are the same. Sadly, each playthrough can take upwards of an hour and a half to 2 hours, which is frustrating. But I will try and make this video as short as possible for the second and third playthroughs, and you're just going to see the good playthrough with me first. He's going to steal something. Should also mention as well, you will occasionally hear stuff going on outside, like gunshots, gun battles, screams, creepy noises, things like that. It's just stuff that they've put in for the ambience. While some things are relevant to what's going on, you don't need to worry about them. This character has very polyagonal boobs. The Brazilian Lara Croft. Alright, we're going to pick up our things. So there's the pliers. We are going to shut the store down. We're going to talk to the manager. Okay, so once we've done that, we are going to just check the park. Perfect, protests. Right, so there will be a camera person here. And we can talk to them. If you're honest, you can say I arrived recently. And that will pop you the 30G live achievements for... Mom, I'm on TV! Okay. Now, what we need to do is go back home. No, I tell a lie. We need to... meet the Asian man in the restaurant first, and then go home. And here he is right here. Okay, so once he said that, we can now go home. If you remember, we did do the dancing before work this time and ended up getting drunk. Okay, so we're going to go home. Actually, no, we'll talk to Maria first. Say, my name is Lorena. Say, yes, I know them. Okay. So, make sure you have that conversation, because it really helps. It might be important to have that for the good, for the good ending. So, you should easily have 150 reals now. So buy the living room set, which will get you the achievement for doing an upgrade. 30G. And then what you want to do is activate the television with the B button, which will unlock the 30G flopper achievement. You don't need to watch the whole thing. Anyway, once you've done that, go to sleep. And then we're going to save. Because anyone who doesn't save when given the opportunity to do so, as I've said multiple times before, is an idiot. So, now we are going to go straight behind us. And we're going to go into the club. And with any luck, we are going to beat this person out in the third dance. Now, the third dance is extremely difficult, and it is, at this present moment in time, very, very buggy. Where if you fall on the ground, the notes come so fast that you can't get up. And you need to pause, or pause pressing in notes, wait till you get an up or a down that you can hit on target, and then if you're lucky, the character will stand up. But as I've said, what you need to do is aim to press the buttons on the right half, the right side half of the circle. Anyway, you need 20,000 points for this one, and we're going to give it a go. I will jump cut it until after I've done it so you can see what happens. As you can see, I ended up with just under 24,000 points there, which is easily enough to get the achievement. You get 50 reals for doing that, and the 30G Great Dancer achievement as well. So we will have lost a little bit of stamina. So before we go to work, we are going to go over to the carnival, which I believe should be open now. I see the process is still going on at the park. Ah yes, wonderful. The carnival is now open. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to buy an ice cream from this person. And it really does increase your stamina quite a bit. So consume the meal. Okay, there we go. Now I found the easiest minigame to get 500 points on total, and the quickest one is this. You need to get 500 points total. So when you're in, you're going to grab the ball And you don't want... You need to select the item, obviously. You don't want to do a hard throw. Just see 100 points straight away. You don't want to do a hard throw just like up to a quarter, maybe a third of a circle, honestly. Sometimes they'll miss, which is a shame, but, you know, that's just what happens. Well, sometimes they'll bounce out. So that brings us a total of 175 points. So we're going to play again. I said that's our total. So we need to get 500, more than 500, basically. Oh, that's unlucky. Oh, jeez. Not going very well here, is it? Well, that was not a great improvement, was it? Anyway, we're going to jump cut until I've got more than 500 points. Okay, so now I've got 500 points, you'll see. Or over 500, but it doesn't, for some reason it doesn't work at 500 points. It needs to be more than 500 points. So anyway, once you've done that, you can get 15 reals for 500 points and get the 30G, the best of the fair achievements. Okay, so now we've done that. We've done the dancing, we've done the best of fair. So next thing we're going to do is go home. No, we're going to go to work because we're in the morning. We're not going to go home, we're going to go to work. I'll say it's in the morning, it's still at night. You know what I mean. So, make sure you talk to Matteo here. We're on day 4, aren't we? Day 3? I think we're on day 3. I think. So make sure you ask, is everything okay? Okay, so now we need to work, and you've already seen the trash bags and the bugs, or the bug spray. So we're going to get the bug spray, we're going to get the boxes. Okay, so the bugs are here. Okay, and where's the boxes want us to go? The boxes want us to put them here. There we go. So we can drop these things in here. And we can... Oh, I'm just going to drop my pliers there, actually. Let me just check that nobody's nicking anything. Nope, good. Okay, quickly grab the 3 trash bags. And I still forgot to put the bloody pliers in my house. Ugh, dearie me. Right, pick up our pliers. There we go. Let's make sure that nobody's stealing anything. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to drop my pliers and the torch on the floor, and this time we are going to remember to put the pliers in the house. So just check. Yeah, we've done the temporary jobs. Good. And he's providing us with the money. So money and bag goes to him. By the way, you would always know the circus is open when you see that guy there in front of the store. He will only appear for one day, though. The next day, I believe, we'll see a homeless person. And that is also related to an achievement, so I will mention that when we get to that. Whilst you're waiting for a customer, let's just a quick achievement check. You should be at 16 of 30, 480, 1000, but you might not have the You might not have the Grando Smokio if you haven't seen him in the pizzeria yet. I said you should check every day for that one. He will always be there, but it will be on a different day. So as I said earlier, it's just lucky that it appeared on the first day for me. So you do want to check for the El Grando Smokio or whatever it was every day as you're on the way to work. Not even halfway through our shift yet. I haven't even timed how long a shift is. Is it like 10 minutes or something? Okay. You're about to meet Crazy Bitch. And I call her Crazy Bitch because there is an achievement literally named Crazy about talking to her when she's in prison. Or when she's in a police cell. Here we go. So Henrique is our boss. I was like, who are you? Tells me somebody's not very mentally stable. You could say she's crazy. Well, now that's toxic, isn't it? Not crazy. After a while, Britney Spears songs just all meld into one, don't they? And you'll notice Maria here. We'll deal with her in a moment. Right. Okay, so when this happens, it means somebody is following her. So you want to quickly leg it out and check next to this red car. You'll find this gentleman here, which is the reporter. Click, aren't you doing something else? And that's where you get the Stalker achievement, 30G. Or suspect, I should say, not Stalker. But he's the person that Maria thinks is stalking her, is what I'm trying to say. If you do want to try and make certain, just make sure she's alright. So kind words go a long way. And a lot of people nowadays forget that. The world is a horrible place, especially in this game. Oh, what's our time at? Okay, shift's nearly over. Good. We've got another shopper coming in. This might be the last customer of the day. Good. So she'll go off and she's all safe. So what you don't know is you've actually saved her life by doing that. Without spoilers, you've actually saved her life twice. Every life is valuable. Well, nearly every life. Right, grab your pliers, or well, grab your flashlight and your pliers, which, if you've remembered when I haven't, you'll have left them at home and kept your flashlight. Anyway, that's everything done. Shut it down. So we can explore the city or go home, but we don't actually need to explore the city at this point. We've saved Maria. Twins. Anyway, yes, we've saved Maria. We've done our third dance. We've done basically all the jobs that we need to do at the moment. Don't forget, if you haven't got the Smokio thing, oh look, he's here again. So if you haven't got the Smokio thing, there he is again. If you were to interact with him again to get that achievement. So once we've done that, we are going to now go home. And this time I'm going to remember to drop my bloody pliers. Bonk. Right, there they are. How much money do I have? 195 royales. So you don't actually need to buy any other thing other than the living room set, because you need that, as I said, for the flopper achievement. But if you've got the money, you might as well spend it and get a bed. That makes absolutely no difference whatsoever. But you can. So we're going to save. And then we're going to go out. So, this time we're going to take a left. Excuse me. And before doing anything else, we are just going to check on the park. And if you do, I believe you will see the crazy bitch getting arrested. Although that might just be at night. Not the park, the carnival. Yep, here she is. She's been a sexist, racist piece of trash. So yeah, racist, sexist piece of white trash. Anyway, that's going to get her arrested. So yes, moving on. Now I'm not quite sure if it is a requirement for you to see her there, but we've interacted with her just to make sure, because I'm not 100% sure. So if you interact with her there, we know for certain that she is going to be either arrested today or the following evening. So as you can see, before we even look at the thing, we are probably going to need, we are definitely going to need the spray. We're definitely going to need that, and there's probably going to be a puddle or something. Let's have a look what we're going to need. No, I see no puddle. That's good then. Probably a stock then. Right, so before we do oh yes, here's the other thing. Talk to this guy. And be nice to him. Click, of course, no problem. Give him 2 rails, or reals, or however it's pronounced. And that'll give you a 30G achievement and an understanding person. Right, make sure that you talk to Daniel here. Right, ask who Fatima is. Okay, so just interact with him again. There we go. Right. And it's a glass panel on the refrigerator. Right, so we're here. So we're going to quickly do that. Grab the sanitizer. Grab the plunger. Grab the spray. Right. Into the toilets. There it is. Rapidly press B. Drop the plunger because we don't need it. Soap dispenser now. Press B to fill the soap dispenser. Drop the soap dispenser. Rapidly press B to spray the dirt. I'm going to drop that. And of course, don't forget that you will probably have different daily tasks. I've shown you how to do all of them. It's random which ones you get on each day. Just like it's random which customers and when the thieves come up and all that stuff. Although I will say, I don't think I've ever seen that man in the hat ever thieve something. The only ones I've seen is like a chunky black bodybuilder dude, a blue-haired woman, and I think it was like an Asian-looking lady. But you always know anyway, because they start acting shifty the moment they go into the aisle that they're probably going to attempt to steal from. Slow shift, this one. I believe I've seen this woman steal as well, but they will never steal if they have a basket, so always keep an eye out for that. Slow shop day. There we go, finally. And speaking of person with it's a purple hat, not this bitch. See how she was acting shifty? Oh look, twins. Again. Oh great. What do you want? I'm going to call the police. Click, say I'm not interested in that. He's going to try and meet you in the club, but as we're going for the good playthrough, we are going to not visit that. Because he is a bit of a... what's the right word? Creep. Good evening, madame. So yeah, this woman I've seen steal before, the woman with the blue hair. But as I said, if they have a basket, they're safe. I said left bumper and B button alternating to quickly get through a customer's items. That was weird. Okay, no more customers. The manager is just there. Yeah. So yeah, that's all done. You don't have to report it to the manager, but you can. So we had a perfect day, so we get 50 reals. Now we are not, I repeat, as this is the good ending playthrough, we are not going to visit Matteo at the top of the dance club. We're just going to ignore him and we're going to go home. So if you want, you can buy a bathroom set or a dining set. You might have a little more money depending on how long you spent on the fairgrounds, but I'm going to buy the dining set. Again, you don't have to, but I chose to. So we're going to sleep, and we're going to save, as you would expect. Save. Oops. Make sure it does actually save, and it's actually selected red when you press A. Otherwise, it will say it's saving, but it actually won't. So there is something that we do need to keep an eye out for, and we need to keep an eye out for a motorcyclist, like on his bike, ready to take us to a different part of town. Sadly, I haven't actually seen that yet, which is a bit weird because normally I do see him, but it is a random occurrence. Actually, what we can do, we can just take a quick look, see if we can find him. He will normally be on the inside path. So yes, we're just gonna see if we can find him. Protest still going on. Right, well, there's a motorcycle, but no motorcyclist. Yeah, the motorcyclist will always be on a yellow motorcycle. Oh, yes, that's something else we need to do. Crazy Bitch. So yeah, once you've visited Crazy Bitch, you'll get 30G. So yeah, there is a good reason to come out this way. Okay, we will check after we've done our night shift as well. If you want to remain good, you can talk to this guy, but you don't have to. It's not a requirement, but you can if you want. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have a mop puddle. We're going to have to clean the bugs. And I'm guessing it's probably going to be a toilet plunge. Yep, that's the third thing that we're going to need to do. However, to stop faults, I recommend that you do the mop first. And because we have a 4-item thing, I'm going to drop my torch here. Right, so I'm going to grab the mop bucket, grab the plunger, grab the bug spray. Right, we can do the bug spray first because that's quick. Okay, we're going to drop that there. I'm going to drop the bucket there. And now we're going to mop. And you watch, we'll get a customer walk straight through the puddle, even though I'm visibly mopping and cleaning it. You watch. Colour me surprised. Actually surprised at that. Right. Lock that in there. And we have the plunger to work on that third toilet. And we can drop it. Right, now we need to make sure nobody's nicking anything. Okay, he's got a basket. Did anyone else come in? Yeah, he's got a basket as well. Wonderful. Right, we can retain our position behind our counter at this point. Hello, sir. Sir? Perhaps? Actually, I'm not quite sure. Well, I don't make the prices, my friend. So I believe at some point during this day, Daniel will come and say he wants to talk to us in the park, but that might happen on the following day. I'm just trying. I can't remember. So it might happen today. It might happen on the following day. Speak of the devil, here he is. So yeah, we must go to the park, because if we don't go to the park, it will cut us off from a good ending, and it will mean we can't get an achievement as well in this playthrough. So that's an imperative. We must go to the park after work. That is mandatory. Don't want to jinx it, but we haven't had any thieves today. Wouldn't that have been funny if she'd just come in and didn't bother getting a basket? Oh, dearie me. No thieves so far. This is a shocking day. It's brilliant, but not something that I was expecting, to be honest. Oh, was that our last customer or was there someone else? I thought there was someone else. Yeah, there was. Okay, once the last customer is out the door, we can go and shut the shop down. Right, so here's your choice. If you don't want the good ending, go home. But if you want the good ending, go straight to the park. Ignore the protest going on. Again, that is random, I believe. I'm not sure if they're there all the time. But whatever. Daniel will always be at this swing, and you must talk to him. And then you must say, it must have been tough for you. Then say, what are you thinking? Then you must say, it's too dangerous, you can't do that. Doing so will pop the 30G achievement. If you do not do that and you choose the other option, he will end up dead, and also you cannot get the good ending if that happens, and it also locks you out of another achievement as well, which we'll come to later on. So yeah, you must save him by doing that exact conversation. If you do not, you'll miss out on the good ending, and you will also miss out on an achievement in the coming days. So I'm looking for a motorcyclist who should be, if I recall correctly, be wearing a blue top, a red cap, and riding a yellow motorcycle. Sometimes he can be hard to find. And the reason it's hard to find is because I once again forgot to pick up my torch. Ugh. Well, at least I left my pliers at home this time. Where is it? There's my torch. Right. Much better. See where I'm going now. So yes, you can if you wanted to. I'm not saying you could, you should, but you can if you want. Jump onto the cars and do a running jump to get onto the wall. I'm not saying you should, but you can. But no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep running and jumping in an effort to lower stamina. Because it might be possible that the guy on the motorcyclist only appears when you're tired. So we've already spoken to Daniel, so that's sorted. That's fine. No. Okay, well, we've spoken to Daniel, so we can go home. Okie dokie. Sleep. Okay, now we're going to save. I'm just going to double check that you can actually... Yes, you can get the motorcycle in this achievement. Okay, in this game. That's fine. Just wanted to make sure. Game. Okay, that was a bit slow to load for some reason. But okay. Okay. Don't forget, if you haven't got the pizza dude, keep checking to see if he's there. Okay, product's running out. Plunger and dirt on the glass panels. Okay. Right, we'll read the note in a moment, but we're going to do our necessities first. So, plunger, spray. So, spray is on here this time. Drop that. Okay, now we've got the plunger. We can drop the plunger, and now we have the hold the box. We'll just try and find what needs to be restocked, which is just here. Put them on there. There we go. What do you want? Right, if he asks, say no. And then just click, all right, that's the shortest conversation. So, yeah, because at this point, thieves can come into the shop and you don't want to get fined and all that stuff. Right, read the note whilst you got a chance. And notice that person's going to steal, so I didn't actually stay on the note. If you want to read it properly, you can. But things do happen on in the background. So notice I talked to a friend who has contacts in the mayor's office. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why you needed to keep Maria alive as well. It's not the only reason, but you'll see that later on. Your wish is my command, madame. Yes, because you're a fucking creep. So click I'm not interested. Okay, and then just click I'll think about it, so he goes away. Yeah, that guy cannot be trusted. Just as all, just notice that the manager isn't here. We have a thief. We caught her. I didn't see her. That's another reason as well. Matteo can let thieves come in whilst you're distracted in the conversation. So you should always check just in case. If you didn't see anyone who came in. Okay, look, he's going to thieve as well. There we go. Right. guy's going to steal because he didn't pick up a basket. There we go. Here's Crazy Bitch again. What do you want? Yeah, whatever. She acts like a disgruntled gamer who can't take it when people are better than them. I had a lot of people like that in the past. They can't take it when people are helping the community. Yeah. Racist, sexist, homophobic, whatever. Shoot the fucking lot of them. Problem solved. I do wonder if that actually is 5 minutes or if it's more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well, one tick seemed to be about 7 seconds, so maybe it's 7 minutes. I don't know. Anyway, close the supermarket. We can explore the city or go home. We have no reason to do anything. And I do have my torch with me. Good, I didn't forget it this time. I believe there is 1 day of... It's this guy again. Okay. So we've got 123. We can buy the bathroom set if we wish. There we go. We're going to do a sleep. Okay, once we've done that, we're going to save. And we're going to go to the city. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to jump cut because I'm going to go do things like dancing and such that lowers my stamina. I mean, I don't know if jumping does it. I don't think it does. But yeah, I'm going to do dancing and things to try and lower stamina to see if we can get the motorcycle guy to appear when you're low stamina. So, jump cut. Scratch that, I changed my mind. Okay, so we're supposed to see the bike, okay? And he's supposed to be on it. So, let's look around. What we'll do is we'll look around the roads and everything. They are doing Zumba in Terminal 81. Good for them. Right. Anywho. There's another bike. Still no cyclist. So, So we're checking before work, and we'll have to check after work. Nope. Nope, he's not here. Right, we'll have to check after work then. I could have just been unlucky and he's just not spawned at any time. Soap dispenser. Dirt and dust on the supermarket floor. Missing promotional signs. Right, where's the dirt? There. Right, okay. Just make sure we don't have any thieves coming in. Okay, good. Okay, 2 signs on the windows. And that's the daily tasks done. No, nobody here nicking stuff. Good. Note once again. Oh, the manager is here. Excuse me. Good evening, madame. You seem to be going a bit grey. I believe we've got black hair dye in the back row. Okay. So you must interact with that. Because that will result in a point of no return. So ideally we do want to try and find the motorcyclist. But it could be possible that my game is bugged at the moment. We'll have to have a good look before we meet him at the bus stop. He's going to steal something. And that person's going to try to steal something. Okay, so now we do want to talk to Daniel at the bus stop. But before we do anything else, I'm going to see if I can find this motorcyclist. And if we can't, then it may be bugged for me, which doesn't help. But if you are playing this on the Windows version or the Xbox Series version, you will have probably seen the motorcyclist already. I'm actually recording this playthrough on the Xbox One version. So maybe I've somehow stumbled into a bug or whatever. Okay, we'll just have to do it on the next playthrough anyway. No problem. Yeah, see, normally he's supposed to be here, but he ain't there. Okay, so at this point, this decision is the point of no return for this segment. However, we can go there and get the keys and get an achievement. So this is this is the point of no return at this point. So, interact with this poster. You'll get the 30G Man of Culture achievement. And notice that he actually brought Maria here. And they are going to do some cosplay. So yes, he's going to be doing some cosplay, and it is also nice to see some Neon Genesis Evangelion and also some Princess Mononoke there. Good to know that he keeps up with his anime, so good for him. Yes, that is the Japanese poster for Princess Mononoke, although in super low resolution. Okay. So now we are going to go opposite the park, and I think it'll actually be quicker to go this way. So at this point, if you haven't done anything, like... Oh God, they're still doing Zumba. So if you haven't done anything specific, like the motorcyclist, if you can find him, or... if you haven't got the smoking pizza El Grando Smoko or whatever his name is, or if you haven't got the 500 fairground ticket regime, then this is the last chance in this playthrough to do it. Okay, now that I've mentioned that, then we are going to go into here. And here you need to go into this door, and you will see a glowing document. You will need to read it. And there you get attacked. Funny enough, it expects you to be in front of the desk, but reading it from the side puts the guy in the actual wall. And here, you find out who the bad guy is. I think you probably already know who it is at this point. Okay, so we'll eventually be in a cell, which you're seeing here. Luckily, we still have our torch. So you can find this rock here. So I should mention that the location of the items in this area are sadly random. See, for example, the rock that I just picked up there can sometimes be found just there on the floor. So you're going to use the rock to hit the side of this metal cover. Eventually it'll come off. There we go. Right, you can drop the rock because you no longer need it. Now, you have a choice here. Here is the crazy racist bitch. And you can choose to save her or leave her. Since we are doing a good playthrough, we are going to save her. But there is an achievement for both options. If you say the brown bitch doesn't remember you, then you'll be doing the bad option for her, but it won't affect the good ending. If you get the keys, you'll basically be able to save her as well. Right, if you don't have the torch at this point, you can pick up this lantern, but it won't do as good a job as this. So, as the torch. So there is the manager walking around here, and you need to first look for a key, a bit of gas, a can of gasoline, like a little lighter fluid kind of thing. And whenever your screen gets fuzzy, it means the manager is near, and he can and will attack you. So here's the lighter fluid for me. It might be in a different place for you. An oil pot, rather, whatever. Oh shit, there's a manager. Let's get out of the way then. Don't want to get near him. Right, so that's lighter fluid, fuel canister, whatever. You can also pick up a drink for additional stamina. Oh, I'm stuck. Remember, you can jump over things with the X button. Right, so we've got a door there. We are going to need to find a key for that. And these boards here are where you will have to go when you find the crowbar later on. So right now I'm looking for a key. I'm not quite sure why there's so much corrugated sheeting all over the place, but as I said, the items are in a random place, so sadly I do have to keep just looking around until I see a glow, which admittedly sucks. Oh, and yes, if you read this here, that'll give you the Hong Kong letters achievement as well, 30G. Forgot about that. So yeah, just as you come out the cell area and into this room where the iron door is, there's the Hong Kong achievement, the Hong Kong letters achievement. Oh shit, he's there. So if you hold down A, you can outrun him. It's a pain in the ass, but you can outrun him. And he can attack you with the pipe or stick or whatever it is that he's carrying around. The key. That's useful. Right. So that key is the key for the door. The iron door, I mean. I'm going to drink this drink whilst I've got the chance. Right, so if you've got the gasoline, you can immediately come forward and put it in this forklift. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. And turn on the forklift. And what that'll do, if you're lucky, is it'll move the forward. You can read that as well if you want, but it's not really that important. And now we're looking for a crowbar. Now this could be on a cupboard, it could be on the edge of a bath. Luckily we've just found it there. So now we've got the crowbar. We want to try and go back where we came from, go back past the forklift. out of the iron door. And I'm not quite sure why it says repeatedly break the table. It's a plank, but we have to break 3 planks here. Oh, I accidentally just dropped the crowbar. Right, so we've not been lucky. We haven't found the thing, so we don't need the crowbar anymore, so you can drop that. You don't need the lighter fluid anymore, so you can drop that. Okay, so we've got the valve, but we still, and the valve will allow us to escape, but we still haven't found the keys to the cell. God, he just walked past like freaking G-Man there, didn't he? Right. So we haven't had a good look in this area. Maybe the cell keys are in here. I said it is completely random where they are, sadly. Oh. Found another can. But yeah, as I said, just look on all the boxes, all the cupboards. As I said, they can be anywhere. They can even be on the floor. One place that the keys do appear, which where they appeared in a previous playthrough for me, is just after I broke those 3 planks. They were literally on the floor in front of the planks. Okay, so we're back in the washing machine area, which doesn't really help. But, oh god, he's right there. And just FYI, yes, I also hate the screen effect. Okay, so we're going to be starting our second playthrough here.
Desde setembro não se fala em outra coisa. As turbulências que vinham desde...
Okay, so we need to read. We need to sleep and then save. Okay, so at this point you've seen how we basically do the game, so there's no point in me showing you what's what and recording the entire day. So what I'm going to just do now is I'm going to record every instance of interacting with Matteo, and I'll tell you what day it's on. And if I find the motorcyclist, I will also record that as well. And then when something new happens, I will sort that out and record it all so you don't miss anything. So, jump cuts. So just whilst I'm doing this, a quick reminder: the motorcyclist should be on a yellow motorbike, either near the bus stop or on one of the other streets as well, if you see him. So a moment ago you would have just seen me showing off Maria. Do not give Maria any money when she's standing there. That will guarantee you able to get one of the two neutral endings. Again, do not give Maria 20 reals. Do not give her anything. So yeah, obviously you just saw me do Matteo. The first time he appears is day 2, as you saw. So do the same responses. Just go, who are you? And that's great, and he'll bugger off. Because you need to remain friends with him until he betrays you later on in the game. Okay, I believe this is day 4, I think. It might be day 3, I'm not quite sure. I believe it's day 4. Ask what do you want. What do you know about the disappearances? So he's telling us to go to the nightclub. Again, he's going to betray us, and he's eventually going to try and rape the character that we portray. So, trigger warning there. So yeah, jump cut until we get to the nightclub. Okay, so I've just finished my shift on that day, and now we are going to go to the club. I believe this is day 4. I'm 99% sure it's day 4. And once again, at time of recording, I'm recording this 12 days before release date. This comes out on the 29th of May 2024. I'm recording this on the 17th. And so the motorcyclist should be here. If you're playing the Xbox Series version and probably the Windows version, he'll be here. But if you are playing the Xbox One version and it hasn't been patched, he won't be. So that achievement is buggy. However, on the Xbox Series version, it works completely fine. You don't need to worry about anything there. Alright, talk to this blonde little prick. What do you know about the disappearances? Who is this businessman? Click OK, let's go. So he's basically going to take her away now. And what the hell is that? Anyway, we've spoken to the guy, so now we are going to get the bus home and jump cut until we see him once again at the store where we work. So until that time, keep doing the daily grind of the job, going home, going to the supermarket, doing the work. Okay, so when you see Daniel coming to the thing to ask you to go to the park, you can go to the park if you want, because the prostitute Maria has already been killed. You can only get the neutral ending anyway, so you can go to the park or you can choose to avoid it. It's up to you. I prefer to go to the park to save him, just because it's a good thing to do and he seems like a nice guy, but again, you don't have to do that. Okay, so it's the day after the park. Mateo's coming to see us. Is everything ready? And there we go. And we're going to have a thief who's about to try and steal something. Yeah, I see you, bitch. There you go. Anyway, so Mateo will come in on day 6, I think it is. And everything will be ready, and he'll tell us when we're ready to go. Okay, so we're on day 7 now, I think. I'm pretty sure it's day 7. So he'll be waiting for us at the bus stop, and we will talk to him at the end of day, which is nearly done, and that will give us the lead into neutral ending number 2. So we'll have a slight jump cut whilst we do that. Okay, so we're now on the way to the bus stop. Again, if you're wanting to do anything on this second playthrough, this is the time to do it. This is the point of no return. So yes, this is where he's now going to attempt to rape you with his friends. Trigger warning and all that. And there's the 30G2 naive achievement where she probably just got gang raped. I don't really have any additional comments about this. Okay, so luckily we still have our torch, and we've got our rock here, which, like before, we are going to hit hit the side of this. Right, we can drop the rock and then escape. And now, because we did the good playthrough first, we're going to talk to this racist, sexist piece of white trash and say, you are the racist woman from before. And then just say, the brown bitch doesn't remember you. And you're leaving her to die there. And to be quite honest, it's nothing more than she fucking deserves. Okay, so we are looking for the key. And we are looking for a bottle of fuel, gasoline, whatever you want to call it. Go away. Oh god, he's right there. There's the oil pot. Sadly, we still need the key. And as you saw before, the key is sadly random. I'm looking for it. I'm waiting to see the sparkle. No, it's not on there. It was last time, but it's not this time. Okay, you just have to keep your eyes open because, as I said, they are random placings. They could be on the floor, they could be on the cupboards. Where is it? Cannot illustrate how annoyed I'm getting at this. Where's this bloody key? Oh Jesus, he's right there. No idea how he doesn't see the freaking torchlight, but whatever. Okay, It's not on that shelf. It's not there. Come on, where are you? What's annoying? There it is. I don't know how I didn't see it before, but we found it now. Okay. We'll go straight across, pop the fuel in the tank, and we'll pop that. Drink the drink. Okay, there's our crowbar. There's the cell key. So that does actually prove something, that you can actually get the cell key even if you told the bitch to go fuck herself, basically. Oh, shit, he's all the way over there. Alright, let's try and lose him. Alright, there we go. Okay, breaking the planks. Okay, we no longer need the crowbar, so we can drop that. We no longer need the gasoline, so we can drop that. We'll grab the drink, we'll grab the valve. Okay, through here, right through here. Valve. And even though we have the cell keys, I'm going to drop them because that bitch can go fuck herself. Okay, so we're now out, and that'll give you the second neutral ending achievement and the beat it chick achievement. There you go, the second neutral ending. Okay, so that leaves us 2 achievements left. The first neutral ending and, obviously at the time of recording, the broken motorcyclist achievement. I don't know why it's not appearing. I don't know why somebody on Xbox has managed to unlock it. But, yes. Okay. So with that, we are going to completely start a new game. But what we're going to do is, all you're going to do is work every day. Go straight to work, finish off, go back home. Don't talk to Maria. Don't talk to Daniel other than anything necessary. Don't go to the park. Do nothing. Do only going to work, talk to the manager at the start, obviously, do all the tasks, come home every single day. And then when you do that, you will go to work where there's no customers, and we will jump cut until then. Okay, so when you get this message here, how strange, no customer comes. This is on like the 7th or 8th day. This is when you're going to be attacked. And you can actually break the game. Because this is when you're going to be kidnapped by him. and he breaks the game. Because if you stand right here, he doesn't get you. Because he can't find his way over to you. So this is how you get the neutral ending. You basically just, as I said in the earlier clip, so you can't get out. The door is locked, as you can see, because he shut the power off. So you can, I mean, you can last here forever, basically, if you wanted to run. But so yeah, you can break the game by just going between the chair and the counter in this corner, which I think is really funny. But to get the neutral ending, you need to let him kill you. So bonk, there you go. Okay, so with the exception of the motorcyclist, the secret partially revealed. The neutral ending, basically, he kidnaps you, he puts you in the cell, and like before, you just need to escape by finding the iron door key, the gasoline canister, the crowbar, and then the red valve. So we are just going to test that this actually does work. So sadly, you're probably going to have to wait for me for 5 or 10, 15 minutes to see if we can escape. But yeah, I hate the fact that this game is required 3 playthroughs. It didn't need 2 different neutral endings. It could have just honestly just had, there's the rock, it could have just honestly had get the good ending and then you're done. But nope. Right, since we don't have to rescue the woman, we are going to completely ignore her. She can go fuck herself for all I care. So I'm looking for the fuel. I'm also looking for the iron key. Oh, there's the fuel. Sorry, the iron door key. I should have been more specific. Oh shit, he's over there. Well, that's not good. Oh Jesus, he's right there. There he was, coming to investigate the noise, obviously. If he's going in here, we can have a look in here, see if we can find the key. I don't think I've ever seen it in here, but you never know. Oh, he's over there. That's what I said. I'm looking for the iron key, or the door, the key for the iron door, at least. it's not here. It's not there. Fuck off, you prick. Nobody likes you. Well, there's the key. Not lucky the crowbar isn't there. Just crowbar's just there. Wonderful. And there's the cell key on the floor. See, I did say it was possible to find the cell key just there. See, there it is. I'm not going to pick it up because we're not rescuing her, because we don't need to. But, getting rid of the, so now we've got the valve. So we can put the valve on here, turn it. We can clearly fit through there. And there's going to be the last so as you can see, there's the last achievement. Obviously you can see I'm one short because it's bugged at the current time of recording, but I've shown you how to get the motorcyclist. So that is the 1000G walkthrough. I'm sorry it's been so long, but this is the best way I could do it for you. Thanks everybody for watching, and I hope it helps. Don't forget you've got 3 stacks for this. If you buy the Xbox One version, you can get the Xbox Series version for half price, and if you have the Xbox One version, you can also get the Windows version for half price. Thank you to Sometimes You for providing me the code for all three, for both Xbox versions, and I'll see you soon. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope this video has been clear enough. It's a very difficult game.